Hi guys, so we're going to be doing a prediction for week 12. We're getting very close from the end of the season, so a lot of these games are very, very important. Even the bye is important because it's getting closer and closer for the playoff. So bye, there's only 4 teams that has a bye. The Chargers 7-4, Dolphins 4-7. The number one here is the Broncos with 9-2 record. Really good way to get a bye. 3-8 for the Commanders also. So let's get into the game. Thursday game. Bills versus Texans at 9:15 p.m. The Bills are 7-3. They're gonna look to try to get another win here, get closer from the Patriots. And then the Texans 5-5. Very important game for both teams. Texans are trying to get the number one, no, not number one, but get into the playoff. I think they'll have a good game, but I still think the Bills will beat them. Then we have on Sunday the Patriots versus the Bengals at 2 p.m. The Patriots are 9-2. The Bengals are 3-7. I can see a Joe Flacco having an amazing game here, but I still think the Patriots will win this. And then here, then we have the Colts and the Chiefs at 2 p.m. This is like a must-win for the Chiefs. They need this victory. The Colts are 8-2. Very good season. The Chiefs are 5-5. I don't see the Chiefs losing here. The Chiefs will win this game, I think. Vikings versus the Packers at 2 p.m. Vikings are 4-6. The Packers are 6-3. This could be. I don't see the Viking winning this. I'm gonna take the Packers, but I can see if the Vikings can steal one here, they're right into this division here. So it's a very important game for both teams because the Packers lose, they get other teams closer, and then they're gonna be looking for the Bears too. So we'll see. This division's really, very strong. Jets versus Ravens at 2 p.m. The Jets are 2-8. The Ravens are 5-5. I don't see the Ravens losing this. It's a must-win for the Ravens, but I don't see they're losing against the Jets here. With Lamar on the roster, I don't see it. Steelers versus Bears. This is a very interesting game. It's at 2 p.m. Steelers are 6-4. They're very close from their divisional. They're very close from the Ravens and. Not the Bengals. So the Ravens are right behind them. The Bears have the Lions. They have the Packers right behind them. This one's really hard. I think Caleb will have the game of his career against the Steelers, and they're gonna keep that number one seed in their division. Then we have the Giants versus the Lions at 2 p.m. The Giants are 2-9. The Lions are 6-4, but they're losing. Really, they're not playing very good football right now. I'm gonna take the Lions, but you can actually put an upset here for sure. I can see an upset here, but that won't be my upset for this week. Seattle versus Titans at 2 p.m. Seattle's 7-3. They just lost a really important game. Titans are 1-9. Very awful team. I don't see the Titans winning this. Seattle will win this. Then we have the Jaguars versus the Cardinals at 5:05 p.m. The Jaguars are 6-4. The Cardinals are 3-7. I'm gonna go for the Jaguars on this one. Then we have the Browns versus the Raiders 5:05 p.m. They're both 2-8. This is a pick one. I'm gonna go with Geno Smith on this one. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. That's just me. Then we have Eagles versus Cowboys at 5:25 p.m. This is a rival game. Not as much for the Eagles. They're 8-2. The Cowboys are 4-5-1. That draw doesn't really help them. I can see the Cowboys. I'm gonna go. This is my upset. I'm gonna go with the upset here. Eagles could win this and be first. I know first overall, whatever, first seed in the NFC, but I think that the Cowboys need this way more to get into the playoff. I think that Dak will have a heck of a game, and I think this is my upset. I know it's not a big upset, but I think it's the upset. Then we have the Falcons versus the Saints at 5:25 p.m. Falcons are 3-7. The Saints are 2-8. I'm gonna go with the Falcons because the Saints are not that great. Falcons are not that great too, but they're losing those very close game here. Then we have the Bucks and the Rams at 9:20 p.m. A game of the week for sure. Bucks are 6-4. Been losing a lot of very close game, and you have the Panthers that are right behind them. And it's important game for the Rams too because they're 8-2. Seattle is right behind them with 7-3, and you got the 49ers that are right behind them with 7-4. But the Rams have the tiebreaker with Seattle, so I'm gonna go with this one's really hard. This is gonna be a really good game. You can just pick anybody really. I'm gonna go with the Rams. Then we have the Panthers and 49ers at 9:15 p.m. This one's an important game for both of them. Especially if the Buccaneers lose for the Panthers here. Panthers are 6-5, right behind the Buccaneers. The 49ers are 7-4, just behind the Rams and Seattle. I still think that Bryce had his amazing game last week. I don't think he'll have a game like that this week against the 49ers. So I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one. So these are my picks. Upset alert, I said the Cowboys. I can see maybe the Vikings against the Packers, maybe even the Bengals on the Patriots. I know Patriots are playing all out, but Flacco can have one of these Flacco games. So that's why a big pick here. Game of the week, you can go with the Colts and the Chiefs. You can go with Eagles, Cowboys, and then Buccaneers versus the Rams is really a good game. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Like and subscribe. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you soon in more videos. See you guys.